Hi, it's Kathy from Raven Vintage. Welcome to day 54 of 100 days of envelope ideas for junk journals. And today we are doing a project. It is an adaptation of an idea I just recently saw Cindy A. Lewis doing. And so Cindy, thank you. I'm borrowing your idea. Cindy is on my design team. And if you want to see the video series I'm talking about, on my playlist, I have a design team tab. And Cindy's, the one she's working on using the Bonnie kit, it's a 6x6 journal with a gift box. She made a gift box for the journal to go inside. It's really neat. So this is where I'm getting this idea from. So first things first, I have a 5x7 envelope. Size doesn't matter because we're just folding in half and folding in half again. So measurements don't particularly matter. I should just do this. I want to glue the flap closed though. Step one. And I'm just using papers from the Remnants kit, which is part of my vintage fabrics collections. And then this one here you can find for free in my coffee shop. So I'll link that below. You can print this page of portraits. These lovely ladies with the little rosy cheeks and such. They're little colored decor types or tin types. She's got little rosy cheeks. So you can grab that one for free. And for those of you that buy me a coffee, thank you very much. I appreciate that support. Okay, so we're going to fold this in half. It's going to open this way. So whatever, just fold it in half to start. I think my table might be juggling around here. I had to move things around for the guy to come measure my windows. Okay, and then it will go in the journal this way. So I'm going to put an X on the back, which means I do not need to decorate that. That's the part that's going to get glued down. So this will be the front. It will be lifting up this way. And then I want you to fold this in half to meet the center line and just stay on that side of the crease line. Just a bit. Increase that. Okay. And then I want you to cut off, well, depending on what side of the page you're going on. I'm going here and I want to make a side tuck. So I'm cutting mine on this side because it's easier than trying to stick something in here. But if I was doing it on this side, I would cut the left. But I'm going to have it open to the edge of the book, so the open edge of the book rather than the center. So I'm just cutting off this so that it opens up, and I'm just going to that center crease line. Taking that off. Okay, so now this is just open on one half down here. Okay, so I think that I shouldn't have to decorate this part. I don't think so. I just need to decorate this. Whoops. Well, although you can see, yeah, maybe we should. We'll decorate the whole thing. And then this as one piece, but not the back. That's a no. Okay. So let's start by doing this big open bit here. These are really, can be non-directional, so let's do that. So I had asked in a previous video some ideas for names to call our little community here that we have growing on YouTube. And we have these. And then I tried a live, which I thought was going to be in secret or nobody knew, but then there you guys showed up and helped me figure stuff out. So thanks again for that. That was really nice. Okay, I'm just going to flip this over. Let me just cut this so I can see what I'm working with. So some of the names, I haven't decided yet, so still send me your ideas if you have a name. So for example, Jessica from Paper Terrace calls her audience Crafty Cuties. Madeline Diet Designs calls her community Paper Dolls. Like, I just think those are sweet. And like, you know, Taylor Swift and the Swifties, like everybody has a name for their community, their you know, the friends you're making in this space. So I thought it would be kind of nice, but then when you look up a group of ravens, there's not very nice words. So it doesn't matter how you slice that, it just doesn't, nothing about that works. So I wonder if that would wrap right around. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it right around just so I can get that nice edge. So some suggestions were birdies, flock, ravenettes, raven beauties, journaling juggernauts. Yeah, oops, making a mess. There's some neat ideas there. So I've been saying them out loud and seeing how they roll off the tongue and what feels like a good fit. So keep your suggestions coming. It's not a contest or anything. It's just we don't need to. I would just like to have a name. But you know what else I noticed, everyone? We are creeping up, and I didn't even realize it, we're creeping up on 5,000 members on our subscribers here. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. When did that happen? Like, wow. Okay, so this I'm just going to fold over. Like, wow. That's crazy. But for sure, when we hit 5,000, we will have a giveaway. We're going to celebrate. And I'm not quite sure how to do that yet. I think it'll just be random draws. I'm not going to make you do anything. Oh, I had a piece right here. What's this one? So I just need to decorate to this part right there. I'll do the same thing. I'll cut this off so I can see what I'm working with. So I have a bunch of stuff that they are projects that I have done reels with, demonstrating how to do certain things, like how to make glassine bags or coin envelopes, and all kinds of little projects like that. And I've just been saving them up, so I'm going to be sharing those with you guys. I just need to do this here, and I think we'll wrap it around too. Just such a nice, much nicer finished look. Just there. You know what? I think I might do this. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. I'm always torn whether I should just speed through this part, like the part where I'm just covering the envelope up, or just use it for chatting, or what. I just never know. Okay, So let's revisit our creases. So this is the main half fold, and then this is the top, and it folds down to the middle. Right? Yep. See, I've got a little bit of a white space right there. My paper didn't line up very good. Okay, that's okay. And then here, this is going to be a pouch, so I would like to make a little bit of a thumb notch there. Just doing the whole thing. And then you will see the page of the journal behind that. So this I will zip through. Just one sec. Got a little bit of overhang right here. I would like to trim that. That is definitely going to glue down. So this is going to be our easel. That goes there, and then we have something to put inside. So I need a stopper for my easel. So I'm going to grab a butterfly or something. Yeah, I think this one will be fine. What I really wish I had right now were some of my foam blocks, little foam risers, but they are packed away at the moment because I had to move some stuff for the window installers. So we will just do one. We'll just make one. We'll make something to make that riser. So basically what I want to do is get rid of this for a second. I want, when I have this open, I want it to like kind of stop on this butterfly. So I want to raise that butterfly up a little bit so that I'm assuming this will work. It's going to make some folds. A little glue, and a fold, and a fold. And a fold, and a fold. I feel like that should do it. Put that on one side. And again. Fold, 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 and a fold. I think that's even. And then when that's dry, yeah, that looks good. That's, can you see that it's raised? So that'll be my stopper. Okay. Who do we like? I'm gonna say I like her because she's nice and this portrait's nice and wide but not too tall. Let's try this one. So this is just an 80-pound cardstock. White, printed on white. And obviously not cut very straight because you know Kathy. And let's do some, I'm just going to round the top corners, not the bottom. Now, I hope this works. If not, we can trim her down. But I want to glue her there. So when that lays down, it lays in the book like this. Actually, you should make it so it's about the same. But it doesn't really actually matter. Because if it's... Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. So I want to glue the bottom of the picture just to the bottom flap here. And I want to figure out where I'm going to glue that for my stopper. Isn't this neat? It's an easel. We're making a portrait easel. Thanks for the idea, Cindy. So just glue that to the bottom. And then depending on when you have it sitting up, put your stopper. It can even be, Cindy did like a rectangle with a sentiment on it and some fabric. So I can even put something underneath this butterfly, but okay. So now I can glue down the blocks of the butterfly where I want those to go. Just going to be a stopper for the easel. And then we need somebody to slide in there. I think this girl, will she fit? Looks like, is she too long? Well, maybe just perfect. Maybe just perfect. We can always cut it down though. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, and then we just need to glue this down securely to the journal itself. These edges down really well. I suppose you could also glue this in like a pouch or a top loading pocket as well, if you wanted to. I think this is just fancy. Okay, let's see. Oh, they can't fold that right up, because if I had cut that so that it was even with this, I could fold this right up, but it's not necessary. Unless you want it that way so you can put something on that flap, you could. So if you cut this so that it's the same height as your envelope. But there, we made an easel. I love it. Isn't that fabulous? What a great idea, Cindy. I love it. Let's see here, we could even bend our little butterfly's wings up a little. It's a pop-up book. I love it. Okay, so day 54 is an easel. So we will write that inside here. This is fun. This is so much fun. Day 54 easel. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, so I am going to link below the remnants kit from my Etsy shop, but also this portrait page from my coffee shop. If you, it's a freebie. If you care to buy me a coffee, thank you very much. I appreciate that support as well. But it is a freebie that you can grab that if you don't already have it, or just use a portrait you already have. Okay? Well, thank you for hanging out with me for day 54. And don't forget, keep those names coming. So I've had lots of names from Kimberly, Rebecca, like a whole bunch of you have suggested names already. So, but keep them coming, or vote on ones that you've already seen. And let me know what you think. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.